Welcome to another vlog. It is Friday, late morning, past 11, and we are getting ready to leave the house. I have a list. I say we because my husband and I are going to run a few errands. I need to go to BJ's. BJ's wholesale, it's like a Costco. I've never been to a Costco, but from the videos I watch from other, and the kitties are meowing because they're not happy they're in the room and we are about to leave. We keep them in the room because we don't trust leaving them out around the house. We don't want them to get hurt. So, but the guest room, there's so many toys in there, a comfy bed, and they're good, but they can hear me. Anyway, so we're going to BJ's wholesale. I have a list of things that I need to get. We have to go to Walmart, pick up things like paper towel, things that we need. So I have a list, but before we leave, we decided to heat up some leftovers pizza that we have from last night and go to the store with a full belly, because if we don't, we know we'll bring the whole grocery store with us. So hope you're all doing well. It is Christmas. It is New Year's Eve. Getting this done, and we've done actually quite a bit in the house already, but after we get home, it's put things away and sort of kind of chill for a bit. Well, we are now at the UPS store. We had our lunch and we are now on our way to get our errands done. So for Christmas, my husband, one of the gifts that he gave me is the desk that I've been wanting for a very long time. And I've had it on my cart, on my Amazon cart. And so he got it for me, and I'm very, very excited. But I guess this is the second one that he's gotten, and it has arrived broken. Like, there's a good chunk of it missing or like crushed. So we are now attempting to return the second one and to a UPS store. So he went inside, see if we can do it here. We still have one at home that still needs, but it is a good size desk, and that's errand number one that we are attempting right now. And then from here we're going, I think, to BJ's. Yes. Well, that was quick. They are, we can return it here. Amazon's already sending us a new desk, so hopefully the third one is fine. And I'm excited because I'm going to change my room around. So right now it's off to BJ's, and I have quite a few things on the list, and one of them is forks. I don't know how we are left with only a few forks in the house. Does that happen to you guys? How? Like, I don't know. I think accidentally we throw them away. So, but that's one of the main things, because we don't have forks at home. We have, like, I don't know, four or five. I don't know. We've been home. We have done a lot. We put all the groceries away, and we finally have our new silverware. I cleaned up what we had left, which was barely anything, and I washed and rinsed and by hand, and now everything is nice and organized. Feels so good. These are just the set came with these. We bought it at BJ's, but I also have bigger spoons like this. I'm going to hold on to them. You can always use them for whenever we have gatherings, or just in general, which gatherings is going to be a while before we get to that, but I just have this here. I had a bunch of these. We use these for work. We bring it with us. I've had this for a long time, so I'm going to put it in a bag. But it feels so good to have this done. It is right now 4:11. I meant to vlog at BJ's, but one, it was quite busy in there. So not enough like room to be vlogging, and I was just like, not gonna bother. But we haven't stopped. We got home like at 2 o'clock or a little past 2, and we had to change all the litter boxes, wash everything, and we've been washing our carpets, so we did that. And what else? And we also picked up our dinner, because on New Year's Eve, if you want Chinese food, at least around here, the best thing to do is pick up, like, as if you're ordering for lunch, and just have like reheated for dinner. I know it's not the same, but we don't mind Chinese food reheated, because we've done it for the past few New Year's Eve. We've picked it up, and one time was hours, and we didn't even get our food. The place was packed to the door. This was a couple of years ago, nothing recently, and was prior to the pandemic. Then what was it, last year that we did takeout? And I don't know. No, we actually, last year we were in isolation, so my sister had picked it up when she left work and dropped it off, so she did the right thing, as I just did too. What was I'm like all over. I need coffee. And then, so that's what we did. There was one time we went to pick it up, and we still waited 2 hours, even though they said, okay, your food will be ready at this time. I know they get so busy. It is what it is. So we decided to order, well, right before going inside BJ's, and then when we left BJ's, we went and picked it up, and the best thing. So right now I'm heading to CVS, pick up my medication, my husband's medication, and then I'm going to stop for a coffee and go to my mom's, get her settled for the night. It's early, but my other sibling will be home early from work, so she'll be able to assist my mom with anything. But I want to see if I'm home by 6. That's my goal, and that's it. So I'm going to go. I'll turn on the camera when I get back home, and but nothing much happening. But that's it, you guys. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to have that silverware. Oh my goodness. Please let me know I'm not alone on this. I just don't know what happens, but all right. Time to go.
On the graves, in the cracks of 1,000 leaves, somewhere in between our past and our future, rolling over all the dividing things. Are you still listening? Wanna be heard by you? Slow fall into the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet, and the powers that be.
Well, it is, I was going to say Sunday. No, it's Saturday morning. I think it's closer to, what time is it? Just a second. Let me just, it is actually 11 o'clock, and I am ready for the day. I just finished getting ready. I washed my hair yesterday, so I finished doing it. I just wanted to start the new year. I zoomed in. Oh my goodness. I wanted to start the new year like refreshed, getting ready for the day, even though we're not doing anything today besides just doing things around the house. I have a new recipe in the crock pot. I will share with you guys where I got the channel from. I watched this couple. I've been watching them for a while. She has, Jessica has a channel, a beauty channel, and then her husband has a travel channel where they post vlogs. So I caught up on all their Vlogmas, and that's how I found this recipe. So I'll leave it, I'll leave the video link in the description box. Yeah, description box. And as you saw, I have relaxing music playing. The kitties are relaxing. On this rainy day. It is raining, you guys, but it's warm, it's not cold. So I have the soup, this tortellini soup. I think it's a soup, it looks like a soup, in the crock pot. It will my goodness, I can't speak. It will cook all day, but for lunch I think I'm making salmon for me. I'm going to bake a sweet potato, and I think my husband will have the leftovers of Chinese food from last night. I just don't want that. I want to have something healthier, and that's what I'm going to do. I also plan to film a video today, the 2022 word that I chose for this year, and also add a few more things, like talk about goal setting and all of that. But I'm going to first grab laundry, put it in the crock pot, and I would like to bake. I did not bake yesterday, and I feel like it's just a perfect baking day. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to attempt for the first time to make a flan pudding. I think that's how you say it in English. I'll grab the recipe and I'll share with you all. And I think I'm going to make bread as well. I don't know, I'm just in that baking mood. So I think I'm gonna do that, and do some Scentsy work. I have, now that the holidays are past, I need to focus a little more on Scentsy, because I just love the Scentsy business. I really do. So and I want to thank you guys for supporting me by watching my videos, and some of you have also purchased some. So I really grateful, appreciate you all. And my goal is to work a little harder. One of the goals is to work a little harder, but also continue enjoying it. So all right, enough talking. My husband's downstairs. Okay, I had to stop or remove the volume, is it not volume? Oh my goodness, the song, because of copyright. But that clock, it's an old one, but it's really cute for Christmas, but it's time to shut it off. My husband's downstairs working in the basement, and my son's working, and the kitties and my dog is just chilling. He does not want to be on camera because he turned his face the minute I put the camera showing him. But anyway, all right. Okay, it is 12:15. The hair had to be pulled back. There's no way I can work in the kitchen with my hair down. I do love the headband though, so I might start wearing those to work. Okay, update. My salmon is in the oven. The bread is right now. Okay, I do it the Portuguese way. I have the bread covered, and it's going to be rising for quite a bit, probably for about an hour or so. And I am now making, I just cleaned the dishes. I gotta not throw that out, bring that downstairs. We've been washing carpets. I have the soup, tortellini soup going. It's starting to smell so good. And I'm making for dessert chocolate mousse. I'm going to just eat it quick, put it in the fridge, and have it so we can have it for dessert. Yes, I've been indulging a little bit in chocolate. Chocolate is a trigger for migraines for me, one of the triggers, but I am on this new medication, and should I not be having chocolate? Probably, but I am like indulging here and there, and I haven't been. I did get a sinus headache yesterday, but I don't think it was due to chocolate. I think it was actually like the weather that triggered it. But anyway, long story here. Just to let you know that I'm making chocolate mousse. And I have YouTube on TV. I'm listening to a Portuguese singer. She is amazing. About a year ago, we had tickets to go watch her locally. She was coming from Portugal, Lisbon. I think it's Lisbon that she was coming from. And but because, of course, obvious reasons, it did not happen. It got postponed to this month. It was exactly a year ago in January. And but I don't know if it will happen now, because again, we seem to be going through this similar, or the pandemic's still going, but I don't know. I think it's the end of the month. We'll see. But I'm listening to her. If you are Portuguese, or I do know that some even people who don't speak Portuguese still like to hear her sing, but it's Marisa, and that's so I'm listening to her. The kitties are all chilling around. They're still like they got some treats and they're back to sleeping. We're going to eat lunch pretty soon. I'm hungry. I was having some olives with cheese, and I have to do a load of laundry. I have a load, but I do want to make some brownies so when my son comes home, because yesterday, New Year's Eve, I really didn't bake anything. I usually bake something, so I'm going to bake some brownies, but for now it's chocolate mousse. And I wanted to make that flan pudding that I said, but the recipe I have is not for the stuff that I have at home, so I may research a different recipe, but we'll see. Okay, it is 2:05 and I decided to just somewhat organize my recipe book. This is not complete yet. I have still the dividers here to insert and organize by category, but I just could not stand having these loose. So I just needed to, I have a 3-hole puncher. These are the HelloFresh recipes that once you get them, you keep them, which I have quite a bit, and my battery is flashing, so I need to change it. But I have recipes that have seen better days. I might have to reprint, but I also put them all in the binder, and I have to organize by like chicken recipes and baking recipes, but for now at least it's inside the holes. And I still also have a bunch that I need to write down. I just have them on paper. I'm going to write them down in this book, and then also label and organize it that way. But last year I started and just never finished it. But that's what I was just doing. I'm going to stop for now and get the bread in the oven, and then get to vacuuming and steam the floors, and then make a cup of coffee and sit down, my friends. So I sat down for a bit, probably like an hour ago. I'm like, I'm just going to take a break. I closed the curtains from the sliding doors so the daylight reflection doesn't affect the TV. Not that I was watching TV, but we usually do that just like for more cozy feeling. My husband's still downstairs. He's making new shelves in the room downstairs, and I sat down while the dough was rising, and then, you guys, I fell asleep. I never take naps. I'm unable to take naps. Even if I try, I don't. But I took a nap for like half an hour because I was watching a YouTube video for it's about 47 minutes, and I was 10 minutes into it, and then the video was done, and I woke up and I'm just like, oh, I have to put the bread in the oven. And the house smells so good with a crock pot going. Oh, and look who is on the table. Anyway, I'm going to get him out of there. It's a training. He's done very well already with the counter top, but now it's that. But anyway, so the house smells so good between the crock pot going and the bread in the oven, and it's a rainy day. It's just so cozy. I still have all my Christmas stuff up, and I have smooth jazz piano music in cozy bedroom playing, and I think we're going to be in trouble with them to sleep tonight, because once we put that on, they just go to sleep. They just relax, and they're all up now, but I guess I fell asleep along with them. It was literally catnap. Look at this little rascal. Ashipoo, you're not supposed to be over there. Yes, sir, you. You know I'm talking to you. You guys are getting quite a bit of kitties in this video. All right, I started my coffee. It's brewing, the Starbucks holiday coffee. That's like my afternoon to-go coffee. And I'm going to get the bread out of the oven. Instead of having like dessert with a coffee, I'm going to have a slice of bread with butter. Yeah, so, and I have the last load of laundry going. I got to vacuum the whole house. I'm going to steam the house, but I'm going to steam the floors after making dinner, because I'm making fried chicken fingers for my son. It feels good to be able to be home and cook homemade meals, because for quite a while, and I am not complaining, I'm just sharing with you, for quite a while it was with being so busy with my mom, and which I'll do it all over again. Not that we don't want to, but being there, I'll continue doing it all over again. That's what I meant. You know what I mean. But with being so busy with that, and then the holiday season, a few weeks before Christmas, actually for quite a while, it was a lot of takeout. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot do takeout all the time. I just can't. It just affects my stomach, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, so it feels good to kind of like, okay, back to cooking and baking, because you guys know I love doing this. So it feels good for him to come home, and he never, ever, ever complains. We are so blessed. Not that they should be complaining, but you know what I mean. So I texted him and said, when you get home, there'll be homemade bread. And I told him what I'm making for dinner, and so it'll be nice. I love taking care of my family and just taking care of others. It makes me feel good. It just feeds my soul. if you know, that's a thing, you know. Anyway, I'm going to put the music back on and get the bread out of the oven, and I'll show you guys. There's not much interesting, my friends, in this vlog, but we'll see if my husband comes on and says hello, Happy New Year. We'll see if he if I don't forget. He'll have no problem doing that, but we'll see. Last year I had said perhaps we would incorporate more of us in videos. It did not work that way. That's okay. It's a new day, a new year, and we're ready for to make the best of it. We have to make the best of it. All right, I'm done talking. Where's Eshipu? And he's over there. I gotta get him out of the table. Okay, the recipe where I got this from, I think it was the recipe, or I read somewhere, I don't know, that you should put bread on like paper, so grocery paper bags. I saved them for this purpose. You guys, this is like, I think I've shared the channel where I got, yes, absolutely, I've shared this channel many times. It is a Portuguese lady, and if you ask, I think I've put the measurements, and then you can watch her video to see how to do it. But the crunchiness, I also have to find out how do I keep the crunchiness. I just watched the video where I got the soup recipe from. I think you wrap it on cloth, but I don't have cloth for bread. So I don't want to wrap it on regular dish towels. Ugh, no. But I don't know if it's like paper towel in a bag or foil in a bag. I have to watch the video to check on that. But you know, sometimes. Look at this steam. Look at this bread. Oh, it's so good. All right, I'm going to cut myself a slice, have it with real butter, and have my coffee, and I'll see you guys after.